Hey Mandy, I need you to wire some money to Mom right away. $1,000 should be enough. Can you do it right away?
$1,000? Did something happen? Is your mom okay?
Mom's fine. She wants to take a yoga course. She wants to be an instructor.
What? And why are we sending an extra $1,000 on top of what we send her every month for her personal expenses? I don't think we can afford to send $1,000 right now, Stan.
Mandy, just do it. This is my mother we're talking about. You're not going to make me neglect her.
Neglect her? We are already sending her plenty. Why does she need extra yoga classes anyway? She's going a little overboard with the classes, don't you think?
She's enjoying her golden years. Don't you want her to? She's the woman who raised me to be the man I am today, Mandy. It's sad you don't understand the concept of giving back to your elders. When's the last time you did something nice for your mom or dad?
I get along fine with Mom and Dad. This isn't about them. I'm saying you need to stop shoveling money at your mother.
This is not a discussion. I'm the man of the house. I'll decide how to spend my money. You need to shut your mouth and listen to your man. You know, you've changed, Mandy. You used to show me respect. When did you become so uppity?
I'm not uppity. Whatever the hell that means. We need to discuss this because being husband and wife is supposed to mean being partners.
Nah. That's where you're wrong. I'm doing what I think is best, and that is to help my mom. You know how proud she is of me? She's bragging about me to all her neighbors. But it's good, you know. She loves it. Nothing wrong with being proud of your wonder son.
Wonder son? You. She calls you her wonder son?
Yeah, so what? I am her wonder son. You know, she's always telling me how her friends' kids are no good moochers that only come around when they need money. How sad is that? She's got me. If she needs me for anything, and I mean anything, I'm gonna be there for her. So get off your butt and go send the money. I don't want to waste time talking about this.
Stan, do you really think we can keep sending this kind of money every month? I just don't understand how you think this is going to work. Do you even know how much you make?
I make enough to afford sending $2,000 a month for my mom. That's how much I make. You know, as the eldest, it's my duty that I support my mother through her retirement years. It feels good to give back, you know? I'm a role model for those in the community.
A role model? A husband that doesn't listen to his wife and shovels money at his mother like her personal ATM machine? I don't see how that's respectable in the least.
Look, I have the money and it's up to me what I do with it. I'm better off giving it to my mom than handing it over to my stupid wife. Just shut up and go do as you're told. I don't want to hear any more about this from you. Hi, Mandy. Has Mom gotten in touch with you lately? She hasn't asked you guys for more money, has she?
Hi, Reggie. It's been a while. How are you doing? I think Jane just talked to Stan about it. He made a huge speech about being a respectable son or whatever and told me to send her money. This is becoming a problem, Reggie.
I know. She just called me too. What did she say this time?
She wants to be a yoga instructor. I'm all for her staying active, but this is getting out of control. She asked us to send an extra $1,000. Do you really think she's spending all this money on classes?
She asked me for $1,000 too. So, I guess that's $2,000 for the yoga instructor certificate. Not that she's actually going to teach yoga. Same with the jet skiing and scuba diving. I don't know what to do with her.
I know. I mean, she doesn't seem to recognize how much she's spending. Kind of like you-know-who.
You mean Stan? Speaking of, sorry to be so blunt, but can you guys really handle $1,000 right now?
Of course not. How could we? I'm barely keeping things afloat with the money I make. Stan just keeps telling me to send your mother more money. He has no idea how our finances are right now.
How can he keep sending money when he knows his own family's in trouble? I mean, he's got to have some idea of how things are, right?
Actually, I'm pretty sure he has no idea how much he makes. I just can't bring myself to throw it in his face. He cares so much about how he's perceived, you know? I think he just wants to believe he's the perfect son so bad he can't see what he's doing.
Man, I'm so sorry my family is so crazy. I guess my mom has the same problem. Truth be told, I think she spends most of the money chatting with her friends at cafes. Her favorite thing in the world is to lord how well her precious boy is doing and how well he treats her.
I guess the certificates are part of that? But how can they both be so clueless about their spending?
I once saw Mom pay for the whole table of old grannies. I mean, it was Starbucks, but those frappuccinos add up.
I know, Stan is like that too.
You know, she's always been like that. Maybe that's why she likes Stan so much. He's always been her favorite. All my life, Mom fussed over Stan for everything and barely paid attention to me. I don't want to sound petty, but it was harsh. Even when we did the same, like we both got A's or make the team for something at school, she'd practically throw a parade for Stan. Mom just doted over Stan, and Stan just became the world's biggest mama's boy.
Yeah, it's a little creepy how close they are. I didn't realize it until after we got married, but Stan can't seem to go against his mother at all. It's no use talking to him at this point. He literally told me he'd rather give his money to his mother than his stupid wife.
Oh, Mandy, I'm sorry. He shouldn't be treating you like that. You shouldn't have to put up with being treated like that.
Well, same goes to you, Reggie. Your mom always favoring Stan has gotta bother you.
Yeah, I mean, it used to, but it still stings sometimes. Like the other day I went to visit Mom and she practically ignored me the whole time I was there. Then, right as I was about to leave, she gave me an earful about how great Stan is doing and what a disappointment I am. You know, her wonder son sends $2,000 a month and I'm her no-good failure of a son. Ugh, same old, same old.
Reggie, that's just... I'm sorry, I don't even know what to say, especially since I know the truth about things.
There's no use talking to those idiots. They're never gonna see reality as it is. They're living in their own bubble, you know?
The bubble's gotta pop somehow. I wouldn't be able to stand being treated like that by my own mother.
I can handle it. I'm glad I got to complain about it to you, though. It's like having an ally. You made me feel better. Thanks, Mandy.
I'm glad. Same for me. It's not something I can talk about with just anyone. Family matters, you know? Thanks, Reggie. Please keep in touch and let me know what's going on. I need to figure out what to do about Stan.
Of course. Sorry about everything. We can do the wire transfer as usual. We'll catch up again soon. Take care, Mandy.
Okay, thanks, Reggie. Take care.
Mandy, you there? Gonna increase the amount we send Mom by a bit from now on.
What? What is it now?
Mom wants to renovate the house. You know it's been a while since they've made any upgrades to the house. Besides, she says her friend Ruth got an induction stove, and she's furious she wasn't the first to get it. So, I talked to Mom, and we've decided to customize a built-in kitchen for her, plus some other stuff around the house, like making it barrier-free.
You want to pay for her to renovate her house? That's crazy!
What's crazy about me helping my mom, huh?
What do you mean? We're sending extra money. This sounds really expensive. Don't you need a loan for something like this?
Yeah, the home equity loan is going to be in Mom's name, but we're going to cover all the payments. It's the least we can do after everything my mom's done for me over the years.
Stan, we're not paying for your mother to renovate her house. Please call her right away and tell her we can't do it.
Like hell I will. Besides, the construction started today, so it's too late to cancel. Everything is going forward, whether you like it or not.
What? So you went on and took on thousands of dollars in debt behind my back? Do you really think that's how a marriage works? Why would you do this without telling me? I'm your wife. You can't make such big financial decisions without discussing it with me, Stan.
Oh, why not? I'm not obligated to inform you on everything I do. This is my decision. Mom needs to renovate her house. I'm her son. She's counting on me. Of course I'm going to be there for her and make sure she's got what she needs.
We can't afford it, Stan. How are you not getting this? You can't keep blindly throwing money at your mom.
Where do you get off telling me what to do? What is your problem anyway? You just want to keep my hard-earned money for yourself. Stop being so greedy and have some compassion, Mandy. You're my wife. Just obey your husband like you're supposed to. All you need to do is wire the money. Stop complaining about crap that's none of your business.
None of my business. All right, that's enough. This has gone too far.
What, you're mad? What do you have to be mad about?
You're totally clueless, aren't you? You've got your head up your butt and you really, truly don't get it. I see it now.
Hey, better watch your mouth, woman. I'm your husband. Show some respect for the breadwinner of the house, huh?
The breadwinner. Yeah. Do you even know how much you make after taxes? Go ahead and tell me, how much?
I don't know, enough.
Enough? How is $1,500 enough? Tell me how that works, Stan.
What?
Yes, Stan. Tell me how $1,500 covers a monthly allowance to your mother of $2,000 plus the renovation costs. Tell me. Do you even have basic math skills? Let's see, how about 1,500 subtracted from 2,000? Can you do that?
No, that can't be right.
What kind of adult doesn't even know how much he's making? This is what I mean when I say you don't see reality. The reality is, you're a useless deadbeat of a husband making minimum wage, and Reggie's the one that's covering most of your mom's expenses, not you. I can't stand watching you brag about how you bring home the bacon and send your mom $2,000 a month. Shut the hell up already, Stan!
Mandy, that's no way to talk to your husband. Besides, this can't be right. I know I make enough money to take care of my family. I've been sending $2,000 a month every month to Mom.
No, you haven't, Stan. Reggie has. We make a small contribution, but it's mostly your younger brother that's paying for your mom.
But Mom always thanks me for sending her money. She told me the last time I visited that she really appreciated all the money I send. She said I was a generous and successful boy. She never mentioned anything about Reggie helping out. Reggie's not exactly the respectable type, if you know what I mean.
If you don't believe me, you can check our bank books. Every month, I send Reggie $100. Reggie is the one that makes the $2,000 by adding his $1,900 contribution. Get that in your head, okay?
No. What? No, I send $2,000 a month.
Wake up, Stan! Oh, this is so stupid. Just check the bank books.
How? But it doesn't make any sense. How is Reggie the loser sending $1,900 a month? There's no way he can send that kind of money.
He can. Unlike you, he can actually afford it. Remember how he transferred companies to a new startup?
Yeah, who goes from a big corporation to a dinky startup, right?
Well, the company's doing great, and apparently as one of the starting members, he got really good stock options and everything. He's got no problem covering the $1,900 a month. You know he makes 5 times the salary you do.
5 times? I can't. So I'm only sending $100 a month to Mom, and Reggie's sending $1,900? And Reggie's making 5 times more than I do?
Yep, that's the reality of the situation. I could have sent more if I took some money out of my earnings. But Reggie told me not to take any money out of my paycheck to cover your mom's allowance. Actually, he said he'd even pay more if necessary. He always says I shouldn't be obligated to give up my money for you to indulge your mother. I should spend whatever I can save after I'm spending on myself. Your brother's a very sweet young man.
Who the hell does he think he is? This is so messed up.
Things have been messed up for a long time, Stan. I've tried to talk to you about these issues, but you never wanted to listen. I can't keep living like this. I want a divorce, Stan.
A divorce? Where did that come from? We're not even talking about divorce. We're talking about my mom.
No, we're talking about sending even more money to your mother and taking on a loan payment without consulting me. That was the last straw. I'm done with all this. I want signed divorce papers tomorrow.
Hi, Mandy. How's everything going? I wanted to let you know that I finally did it. I told Mom I won't be sending her any more money.
Oh, congratulations! How did that go?
As expected, Mom yelled at me that I was an ungrateful son of her, and told me she didn't need my miserable contribution because she's got one good son.
Oh, that's pretty cruel. How does she not know who's sending her the money? It's right there in her bank statements.
Financially irresponsible people don't check their bank statements. She just uses her debit card and sees how much is left in her account.
Right, same as Stan. But she doesn't need to be so mean. I can't stand the way she treats you.
I wouldn't expect anything less from that entitled old woman. I've actually put some distance between my family and myself. I'm gonna be moving across the country. New place, new start.
Wow, where are you moving?
San Francisco. Got headhunted by a titan in our industry. My current company agreed to keep me on as an advisor. Since I'm moving away, I thought I'd make a clean break. There's a good chance Mom disowns me, but it's all good.
That sounds amazing. I'm so glad to hear you're doing so well. A clean break, huh?
So, Mandy, when are you making the break? I mean, you know they're never gonna change. Don't you want out? You know, if you're worried about money, I'm here for you. I can help with lawyers' fees or whatever.
Thank you, Reggie. But actually, I finally did it too. I told Stan I wanted a divorce.
Oh my goodness, congratulations. I'm so happy for you.
Funny, coming from his brother, but thanks. It went way smoother than I expected.
Oh?
I guess the damage to his ego was too much for him after I told him about how you were covering most of the money sent to your mom. He was in a daze and just signed the divorce papers without even going off on me. It was actually weirdly anticlimactic.
That's funny. Well, I guess we're both free to enjoy our life now.
That's right. Well, take care in San Francisco.
You take care too, Mandy. Bye. Hello, Mandy. Hey, how are you doing? I need your help. I need to borrow some money right away.
Stan, I thought I told you never to contact me again.
This is an emergency, Mandy. It's about the renovation. I need you to send me some money ASAP. 10K. No, even just a few thousand.
What? We're divorced, Stan. I'm not giving you any money. Besides, I thought you canceled the renovation.
This is serious. The renovation was canceled, but apparently the company we hired already ordered some of the material. We need to pay for it or Mom's gonna lose the house. It's 30K, Mandy. I don't have that kind of money right now.
$30,000. That's a lot. I know you can't cover it with your $1,500 a month. I mean, you actually thought we were sending $2,000 a month to your mother on your salary? Obviously you have no savings since you overspend, not even realizing how much you make.
I seriously thought we were sending $2,000. So I thought I was making about $5,000. That makes sense, right? How was I supposed to know Reggie was paying most of Mom's allowance?
Who doesn't know how much they make? Anyway, the $30,000 is your problem. You're gonna have to figure it out with your mom. Doesn't she have any savings hidden away somewhere? She was receiving $2,000 a month from her son on top of her Social Security. There's no way her classes and cafe outings cost that much. I'm sure she can handle it.
She can't, Mandy. I checked. She doesn't have anything put aside anywhere. Can you believe it?
You're one to talk. So you and your mother both have zero money in your accounts.
It's worse than that. Mom has personal loans I didn't even know about. She's in debt, Mandy.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, she owes a total of $30,000 combining all the loans she got. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
That's $60,000 total? Sounds like you guys are in a pretty tough spot.
Mom's gone totally nuts. She's ignoring me most of the time, yelling in her room by herself. Ever since she found out Reggie makes more money than I do, she's been going on and on about it. She lost the good one. She keeps calling him over and over, even though he blocked her number. We can't get in touch with Reggie at all.
I don't blame him. But hey, your mom's got you, right? You're her pride and joy, the wonder boy.
She says she'd rather have Reggie back. She calls me her useless mooch of a son. I can't believe she talks to me like this.
Well, I guess your mom's favoritism doesn't trump her financial needs. How does she owe so much money anyway?
I guess she thought it doesn't matter how much she owes because her sons would pay it back. She doesn't even know what she spent the money on. Mandy, you gotta help us. Come back to me.
What?
Yeah, we can start over. You can come live with me and my mom. We'll work together and pay back the debt. We'll be a team.
You can't be serious. I'm not getting back with you.
I know we had some issues, but it's only been a few months since we got divorced. You must still love me. How long were we married for? You can't just erase those feelings.
Surprisingly, you can. I don't love you. I don't feel anything for you.
Really? You don't feel bad for me for everything I'm going through? All I did was try to do right by my mom, and Reggie ditched me to deal with everything all on my own. And you up and leave me out of the blue? I don't deserve this. You're really okay with seeing me suffer like this?
100%. The only people I feel sorry for in this mess are Reggie and me. Who do you think had to put up with you two lunatics all this time? I'm glad I got out, and I'm glad Reggie did too. We don't deserve this. You and your mom are literally paying the price for your own stupidity. Don't drag me into your problems. Like I said, we're not married anymore.
Mandy, please, I'll do better. I'll look for a new job with better pay. I'll make more money like Reggie.
That's a great idea. You should do that.
Right? So come back to me. Let's get married again, Mandy. I want you by my side.
No, thank you. You've got your precious mother by your side. That should be plenty. Have fun living with a financially irresponsible, uncontrollable overspender. You guys deserve each other.
Wait, Mandy, don't leave me.
Bye. Stan is still living with his mother and paying back the money for her renovation and the personal loans by himself. Despite this, Jane's attitude towards her ex-Wonder Boy has become increasingly worse. She is constantly looking down on Stan, calling him useless and a disappointment. this seems to be doing a lot of damage on the mama's boy's psyche. He started a second job working at a diner, and apparently he flips out every time a happy mother and son come in for a bite, and he needs to take a little time off in the back. I guess accepting reality is difficult for both Stan and Jane, although I don't know how they managed to be inseparable for decades, then do a 180 like this. Reggie, on the other hand, is doing great in San Francisco. He's changed all his contact information and has completely cut ties with both Jane and Stan. He bought a new house, is enjoying his new job, has a lot more free time than before, and of course, a lot less stress in his life. We send each other updates from time to time, and he just told me he met someone new, and he thinks she might be the one. I couldn't be happier for Reggie. After all, he was the one that had to deal with his mother and brother the longest. I wish him the best of luck. He deserves it.